I'm gonna unload this feed bunk off the trailer and check the cows quick and head to work. Today is the last day of corn harvest, 2018.
We started this channel to share our love of agriculture, to show you what we do every day at our full-time farming jobs and on our own little ranch. I hope you enjoy it.
Well, the combine is the only thing thirstier than me right now, so I'm just turning into the field with the fuel cart behind the pickup. We've got this nice little 500-gallon fuel wagon that we can pull around behind the pickup. It's got lights on it, turn signals, and it's got a nice long wire harness that you can just clamp the wires right onto the battery box on the combine and fuel that baby up in the field. It's really handy to have. Well, another thing to add to the list of 2018 fall harvest disappointments. Our fuel barrel that I was just bragging about, I don't know what's going on with it, but I hooked it up to the combine and the pump wouldn't run, and so I thought maybe I wasn't getting a good connection on the battery box of the combine, so I turned the truck around and hooked the cables up to the truck, and still nothing. Wiggled all the wires and beat on the pump just a little bit, and nothing will happen. So we're gonna have to run the combine home to fill it up this morning.
Hey guys, just between you and me, on the way back from fueling the combine, I turned on the Rotary Beacons up on the cab, and they're still on. Any guesses on how long they'll be blinking today?
An hour and a half later, still blinking. Two and a half hours later, still blinking. It seems like this happens every year. The one day that we are wanting to be trucking down this road, they are also hauling manure down this road, so we're constantly meeting manure wagons with the semi. Blinking. Well guys, That's it. I'm on the way home with the last load of corn. I've got just a partial combine hopper load of corn in the grain cart to take home so that the semi doesn't have to come back. Gotta say, it's kind of a weird feeling. You work so long and so hard, and it's kind of stressful at times. You wonder if you're actually going to get done before the snow flies, before the corn falls down. A lot of tough things to deal with, from the weather to machinery issues this fall. It was a weird growing season too, with so much rain in August and September and early October, the times when we're traditionally dry. It's just been a really strange 2018. It's going to be a good one to have in the books for sure. We're really hoping we can get the tillage done. The ground is a little bit frozen right now. Obviously, if we can't, we'll just have to finish it in the spring, but that's not ideal. I'd really like to thank all of you guys that have been watching this fall. To be perfectly frank, I never really intended to start a YouTube channel. My cousin Elizabeth and her husband Michael and their two children, Grayson and Emma, came out in early October. They came out for a wedding, and they stopped by here in hopes that they'd get to ride in the combine and see how harvest was going. And sadly, we weren't doing anything other than sitting around and watching it rain. So I told them that I'd make a couple videos, kind of show them what we do. And so many people started commenting and watching and asking me things, telling me they were enjoying the videos, that I just decided to keep going with it. So, what happens now? Are there more videos? Absolutely yes. The harvest is over, the channel is not. You guys have been so awesome. I can't believe how many people have commented, talked to me in person and said, hey, I really enjoy the harvest videos. Obviously, harvest is an exciting time of year, but we do work all year long, so there's more stuff to show you. There's also a super nice long list of viewer questions that I've got written down. You guys have had some really awesome, thought-provoking questions, and I do have a lot of material to cover there, so I'll be answering a lot of those viewer questions over the winter time. I plan to probably put out about one video every week now that harvest is over, so keep an eye out for that. If you haven't subscribed yet, just go ahead and hit that little bell right next to the subscribe button on YouTube. That way you'll get a notification every time I put out a new video. In the springtime, I'm really excited for calving season. It's one of my favorite times of year. Newborn baby calves. I'll definitely be showing you some of that. We'll be tapping maple trees and making maple syrup. It's a really, really fun thing to do. Started out as just a really small hobby, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Keep tapping more trees every year, but it's a lot of fun. The kids enjoy it. The product is delicious as well. And we'll be doing that, and then before you know it, we'll be picking up rocks, doing spring tillage, and planting the next year's crop. So it's not over, it's just beginning. Hey, remember when I said that we were going to have to leave some of those soybeans up to the neighbor's field where we kept getting stuck? We're going to have to leave some of those beans and go back and try to get them when the ground froze? We're not done with harvest at all.